YouTube, man, what the fuck is going on, man? We back with another fucking video. Man, so if you guys can see by the title, I'm actually out here in Istanbul. I'm in Turkey right now. I just got my hair transplant. I got it on Monday. Right, and I'm about to talk about it in this video, man. This is shit that nobody wants to talk about. Right, so I'm gonna tell you guys how this shit went. Right, and why I recommend dudes to get a hair transplant. Right, and the importance of it too. You understand? So let's jump into it, man. So yeah, man, I was going bald. Right, my shit was never that terrible, but my crown area, I was losing majority of my hair, like in my crown and my edges. Right, and so you know, a lot of people out there are gonna be like, yo, embrace your flaws, right? Embrace insecurities, all right? And that's cool. You can embrace being bald, but this is my thing about it. If we have resources, especially in 2024, where I can pay 3 bands and I can go get a fucking hairline, why would I not do that shit? It doesn't make any sense to me, right? So why, yeah, of course, embracing insecurities is something that you can't control. I can control my hair. If I can go get a transplant, I'm gonna do that shit ASAP, right? So as a man too, that it takes initiative, man. Because for me, it was like I wasn't waiting on nobody to come tell me, that dude, you know, you lose a hair, but you might go get a transplant, right? I decided, you know what? I decided before the summer started, I'm going to Turkey. I'm gonna stack up some bread, and I'm about to go get this hair transplant. I didn't think twice about it because guess what, bro? I get one life to live. Was I still fucking bitches before I got my, when my shit was fucked up? Yeah, I was still getting chicks, right? But I'm not about to sit here and lie, bro. I'm not gonna feel better about myself when I got a fresh hairline. That's just one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna sit here and lie about that shit to y'all. Of course, who's not gonna, you can't tell me if you don't have a fresh hairline, you're gonna feel a little bit better, right? I mean, that's just, come on, bro. It's a no-brainer, right? So, anyways, man, I had a dude that came out. He actually came out here a year ago. He's from Turkey. He was like, hey, bro, I got somebody you should go to, right? Because I hit him up. Is he here, but I got somebody to go to, right? Because you guys got to be careful out here, you know. A lot of clinics will market hair transplants. But the thing is, these clinics, it's not even a doctor that's doing the procedure, right? It's just a bunch of technicians. So imagine, bro, you come to Turkey and you getting your transplant, all the grafts implanted into your hair by like 10 different people that are in training. So when he told me that, I was like, oh shit. So that's what I had did originally, right? So I had booked it with a clinic, right? There wasn't really a doctor involved, so he's not really hands-on and really being transparent with you, right? So I ended up telling the clinic, hey man, I'm good. So I ended up canceling this shit with them, and I actually had a consultation with a dude, right? You know, shout out to the doctor saying I'm actually I'm gonna plug y'all boys in, man, if y'all need a plug. But first of all, I want to see how this shit goes. I'm gonna give y'all my journey on the way. But he's a good dude, man, very transparent. He told me a lot of shit that he told me a lot of bullshit that goes on with the hand transplantation business in Turkey, right? So anyways, man, when I got to the clinic, it was him that was doing the grafts, right? So if you don't know anything about hair transplantation in Turkey, so what they do is, right, they take hairs from your donor area, right? So wherever you got more hair at, for me, I was losing hair in my crown, right? So they were taking hairs from my sides, taking the grafts out, and putting them one by one. So it's a very tedious process, man. They gotta put you, they give you local anesthesia, so you won't really feel anything. The only thing I'll say, bro, that I really felt was the anesthesia. When they gotta numb you up, that shit hurts. I'm not gonna lie, bro. And then harvesting, when they gotta first take out the hairs, the grafts, yeah, that shit hurts a little bit, man. But after that, when they numb you up, man, you really don't feel anything. You can just feel people working on your head, but you don't really feel nothing, right? So I ended up getting 4,400 grafts, right? So that's how many I did. So just think about it, bro. That's 4,400. So that's 4,400 times. But mind you guys, the doctor's doing all this shit. He's not technicians, none of that shit, right? So I trust that, bro. I'd rather have a doctor doing my shit who's got experience, right? I did a DHI method, so I did direct hair transplantation, not the FUE, right? So, yeah, man, ended up getting my edges, right? But my main thing was the crown, right? He was like, this is the best way to do it to make it look natural, right? I don't want bring my shit all the way down. This shit not gonna look right, right? And guys, don't be ashamed to do this shit, man. You know, you think I went bald, look. I'm fucking look like goddamn pit bull out here, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool, but I don't give a fuck, man, because you gotta fall in love with the you gotta fall in love with the end result. This shit is gonna be a process. It's gonna take he said about 6 months before you see any good results, and 12 months where you get to see the final product, right? So you guys gotta learn about delayed gratification. You know, trust the process, man. Yeah, it's not gonna look right at the beginning, you know what I'm saying, but you gotta fall in love with the end result. Invest in yourself, man. Invest in your fucking self, because at the end of the day, me doing these videos, just in general, myself, how I present myself, that's my product. You understand? So you gotta give yourself the best chance possible. You know what I'm saying? How people view you in this world is very important. If you look on point and everything, you'll get respect from everybody. And people, your image is everything, man. Your image will get you into certain doors. Your image is gonna get you certain females that you wouldn't have gotten before. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Once I get his hair, it's over with. Once I get his hair, I'm telling you, this shit is over with, right? And I'll let y'all boys see the view, man. I'm actually at my cousin's place right now. You know what I'm saying? And this is my blood cousin, man. It's his place. And I'm gonna tell you something about what it means when people respect you. My cousin just gave me the keys because he's got 2 apartments in Turkey. He's got his family, the same neighborhood. He just gave me the keys to his apartment. You know how much respect means in this world? Imagine somebody, he's my cousin still. He gave me the keys to his apartment, said, here, like this for you while you out here. That respect shit goes a long way. Like, bro, imagine you come to a different country, picks you up from the airport, right? I could have taken the transport. The doctor was offered to pick me up from the airport, but my cousin wanted to do that, man. You know, I'm just shout out to my cousin, man. He showed me a good time ever since I've been out here. Imagine, man, he gave me the keys to his apartment. This is for you, bro. You feel me? And it's love, bro. You feel me? When you look out for people, it's always gonna come back tenfold. I told my cousin, man, listen, bro, when you ever go to the United States, I got you. Whatever you need, I got you, man. It's a certain respect factor there. Because nobody would just give the keys to the extra apartments to anybody, right? I was actually in the hotel the first 3 days of the operation, right? Because he lives about 45 minutes from the clinic, right? The clinic was actually deep in Istanbul, like in the city. So he lives a little bit on the outskirts. But we could get to the Istanbul, because Istanbul is big. It's like 16 million people, right? But we could get there in about 15, 20 minutes, right? Dope city. You know, one thing I would tell you guys, man, definitely travel. Definitely travel. You know, you see a lot of things. You see the real world. You see different cultures, man. You kind of see that man to woman dynamic a lot more. It's a Muslim country too, right? But it kind of shows you, man, that the U.S. is like the shit that we be doing, that we going, I don't want to get too deep into this shit, man, but a lot of fucked up shit going on in the world today. And then when you come to a different country, man, where country has principles and they have values, it's kind of refreshing, man, to be honest with you. You know, you don't see a lot of weird shit there, you know what I'm saying? A lot of rainbow shit going on, you know? So it's refreshing, man. You know, it's definitely refreshing. But it's been a vibe ever since I've been out here, man, to be honest with y'all boys. The food is great. It's really not expensive. I'm telling you guys, man, I paid $3,000 for everything. So $3,000 include the hotel for 3 nights, the hair transplant, right? Transportation from the airport to the hotel, then from the hotel to the clinic. Obviously, you gotta buy your own ticket. That's the only thing. So, out of pocket, bro. I came out about about under $5,000 for everything, man. A lot of y'all boys gonna say this a lot, guys. I had a vision. Do you understand why everybody was out partying the whole summer? Though I was grinding. I went out one time the whole summer, bro. During that weekend, during the summer, I only went out one time. I went ghost. You feel me? But I knew there's a certain way I want to look. Getting my hair was something important to me. Even my pops is like, man, come on, like, you don't need all that shit. So I told my pops, listen, this shit is important to me. Like, I want to get my hair back. And he understood too. He actually was telling me you need to get a transplant, right? But I didn't give a fuck who was gonna clown me. Listen, bro. The motherfuckers gonna be left when they see my shit in 12 months. Who really got the last laugh, right? So, what I want y'all boys to really get out of this video, man, is live life on your terms. Take a fucking risk. If you want to go somewhere and do something, man, do something and travel. You gonna learn a lot about life and learn a lot about people when you go outside the country. Because look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. The United States is cool and everything, but that ain't the real world to me, bro. You got to get out here and see how people really live. For real. And when you come back to where you at, and when you come back from your trip, you have a different perspective about life. And that's the kind of shit that you can't put a price on. We don't take the clothes with us, right? We don't take the pants, you don't take the jewelry, you don't take the cars, none of that shit goes with you. The only thing you take, bro, your soul and the memories that you have, bro. That's it. That's the only thing you take into the grave, bro. So live life, bro, and have fun and experience life. You feel me? Step outside the box, man. Get out of your city, bro, and go do something. Go travel the world, man. Experience shit. You understand? So look, man, that's it for this fucking video. I'm gonna be out here for a couple more days, 3 or 4 more days. You know what I'm saying? So I'll probably drop a couple more videos in between. I just feel like it was important to make this video for y'all. They a lot of dudes who needed to hear this, right? Man, so look, man, I'm gonna take y'all boys on the journey, man, with me. I'm gonna show you guys how my shit is going, right? And that's it, man. If you guys like the video, man, y'all boys already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Guys, if you guys need one-on-one training, you're doing that shit don't even stop. Only thing about this transplant, you do gotta stop working out for a certain period of time, right? So, because you can't sweat, and you can understand when you're working out, a lot of that blood flow goes to your body, to your muscles, right? So the doctor was like, to make sure that the blood flow stays within the hair follicles, to make sure that if the grafts are healthy and surviving, right? He said it's restrained from working out for like 3 to 4 weeks. I'm not gonna lie, bro, this shit's gonna be tough. You feel me? Like, imagine, bro, you do that, works out 5-6 days a week. Now they telling me I can't work out for 3 weeks. I'm gonna make the most out of it. I'm gonna get my cardio in, and best believe, bro, when the 4 weeks are over, I'm turning up. I'm turning the fuck up. But you gotta make sacrifices, man. The doctor told me that you gotta sacrifice these 3 weeks, man, because your hair is something that's a life-changing thing. And once you put it in perspective like that, I was like, you're right. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta take the back seat and just, you know what I'm saying, just sacrifice a little bit, man, to see the end result. You understand? So with that being said, I'm out here, man.